Yo, it's Midas. Let's talk about why you need to buy Bitcoin in 2025. Bitcoin is basically buying digital gold, and this is why. So, disclaimer, everything said in this video is only for educational purposes. Make sure to always do your own research. But this is why you should listen to Midas. Well, I beat the S&P by 103x in less than a year. If you want the proof, check it out at my link in bio, which will show you all my calls and my total P&L of all my calls, which is at 5,000%. But this is why you should listen to me for crypto advice. I have been in the crypto space since 2020. I've made over 1.5K% gains by investing in the crypto markets. I do not like meme coins and do not invest in them. I invest primarily in altcoins, which are cryptos that have technical utility. And this is my track record from following my crypto investing strategy, or where I found a Bitcoin at 20K, Ethereum at 1.1K, Solana at $10. But I'm able to find these winners before they explode. If you want to take a look at all my crypto picks, check it out, my link in bio. Let's talk about why you need to buy Bitcoin in 2025. So my first reason is it's a hedge against inflation, especially when currencies are dropping because of tariffs. Bitcoin is now the greatest store of value, better than gold. And during inflationary periods where money is worth less, because money will be printed more, Bitcoin will still retain its value in the long run. And think about it. Bitcoin has already flipped the market cap of the Canadian currency, which is insane. Bitcoin is basically worth more than a whole country. And Bitcoin is scarce. When Bitcoin was released in 2010, there was 21 million tokens released. Now today, there are only 1.1 million Bitcoin remained to be mining. And every 4 years, the supply of Bitcoin gets reduced in half. 2024 was the last halving. The next will be in 2028. But eventually, from this halving cycles, eventually there will be no more Bitcoin left to mine. And when that happens, Bitcoin will go parabolic. Now let's talk about the Michael Saylor strategy. That is from his company, MicroStrategy, where MicroStrategy was a company he's running that was failing. And he decided he needed to switch something up in order to make the company be afloat again. And he did that by investing in Bitcoin. Now, Michael Saylor in 2020 to now owns the most Bitcoin in the world, which is around 600K. And Bitcoin, 600K Bitcoin, which is around 2% of all Bitcoin in the world. And other companies are now following this strategy with a lot of Bitcoin miners like Marin Hut 8, KULR, SharpLink Gaming. And Michael Saylor has projected 1 billion Bitcoin, or one Bitcoin will be worth 13 million in 2045. And now large financial institutions are buying Bitcoin. If you thought that Bitcoin was a scam before watching this video, keep in mind that even big players, NASDAQ companies, are purchasing Bitcoin. Where the Bitcoin ETF was released this week, allowing for everyone to hold Bitcoin. Now BlackRock, banks, and companies are now adding Bitcoin to their balance sheets. And with this momentum and awareness for Bitcoin, you will see manga companies buying in with Microsoft, Google, etc., and many other companies. Now let's talk about Trump and his US strategic Bitcoin reserve. Trump wants to start a US strategic Bitcoin reserve to make the US a Bitcoin superpower in the world. I know Trump right now cannot buy Bitcoin, but they're just holding in Bitcoin seized by, criminals that used it during the Silk Road. But even then, that policy could change at any time. And if it changes, Bitcoin will skyrocket. Now, just imagine having a large country like the US buying Bitcoin will also encourage other countries to do the same, like China, Russia, etc., thus spiking in that Bitcoin arms race. Now, also encouraging sovereign states and people with large sums of inherited money to do the same. For example, oil money in Dubai. And Bitcoin is now becoming a very stable asset, while the number of big institutions, celebrities, and households now understand the value of Bitcoin. The asset is becoming more stable, and Bitcoin is one of the top 10 assets to own and is second to gold. If we think 10 years down the road, I can see Bitcoin being equivalent to buying an estate in New York when we were a child. That is a saying by Michael Saylor, and I do believe it. But yeah, if you have any questions about this claim as to why I'm so bullish about Bitcoin, comment it down below and I'll respond when I can. But I'm also launching an exclusive Discord called the Midas Circle if you want real-time stock and crypto calls, access to my full portfolio, become financially free, and join a community of hungry degens. Join the waitlist on my link in bio. And if you enjoyed the video, subscribe and like for more. I appreciate the support of all my followers. That's all I got for today. Today's video was on how or why you should buy Bitcoin in 2025. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.